Okay, what I've got here is a Dell Inspiron 1545 that was given to me by my brother after his dogs passed by the power cord and ripped it out. And it's now saying that there is no battery. And when I first was given it, it had Windows 7 on it. And it was saying that you might want to replace your battery. So I think Windows 7 is shit anyway. I'm used to Vista, in which are both the same. Maybe there's different platform, whatever. But I installed Windows Vista 32-bit, and it's giving me a message saying that it is plugged in and not charging. So I was searching forums and seeing that people with Windows 7 were blaming Windows 7, people with Windows Vista were blaming Windows Vista, and I've come to the conclusion that you guys are retarded. It has to do with the actual hardware. It has nothing to do with this. Yep, see, coworkers even think you guys are retarded. All I do is wiggle this thing around and I get a message saying that it is now at 0% on the battery and it shuts off. If I bend this at a 32.94 degree angle, I'm just kidding, it actually starts charging. It'll start charging. Oh, there we go, it just turned off because I was monkeying around with that too much. So I'm guaranteeing, and I'm going to do this for the sake of you guys, bothering the Microsoft people and blaming Microsoft and every other thing, people saying that they did update the system, people saying that they didn't update the system, so clearly it's happening with both parties, and you don't need to update Windows 7 or Vista in order for this to happen. It just does because you bought a shitty brand laptop, or the charger piece. Like, look at this. When my brother's charger piece ripped out a bunch of times, it's worn away a little bit, and it's actually, it wiggles around in there. That is not good. I've had a laptop, it's a Dell Inspiron older model from 2004. I've had the laptop 6 years, never had a problem with this, because the charger outlet, or whatever the fuck you want to call this, is actually round, and it fits right in there perfectly, and look how there's about, I don't know, a quarter of a centimeter sticking out still, and there's still room for it to have a little play, which causes my laptop not even want to turn on right now. Eventually it will. It'll stop crying. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to reinstall Windows 7 and show you guys the message saying that I might want to replace my battery, and I guarantee if I bend this to the right area, it'll eventually say that it's charging. Now, I'm not saying that everyone that bends their AC adapter is going to start charging their battery and or show up, and you got people online saying that if you take the battery out and twist your laptop and shut it and go eat a bowl of cereal for a minute, for all I know, when they went to do that, this thing jiggled a little bit, and all of a sudden, once they, reinstalled the drivers for the AC adapter, all of a sudden it knows it's there and it starts charging. Whatever the case may be, it's not a software issue. It's not a driver issue. Your motherboard just isn't sitting right with the AC adapter, and something's wrong with it. So what I'm going to do is power up my laptop once it finally does, and I'm going to install Windows 7 and show you. I will be back. And also, while that is installing Windows 7 on this computer, the Inspiron 1545, with the problem with the AC adapter, I want to show you guys the same computer. It's the same Windows 7, and it's on my Inspiron B130, ancient motherfucker, 2004, and it shows that the battery is charging right now. I have the battery charging via AC adapter, and also look how there's minimum play, along with the fact that it's flush with the back of the computer. This is an old, I could unplug this, it's an older kind of AC adapter. It's simply round and fits perfectly into the hole necessary. That's what she said. So, just showing you guys this, that it actually works on this, and it's not Windows 7 or any update. I'll show you that this computer, after it's said and done, I'll go online and do the same updates that's on this computer, except this one will read that I might want to replace my battery. Okay, I will be right back in about 49 hours after this is done installing. Hey, I'm back again with Windows 7.
Yo, retard.
1545 retards. And what I've got it down here saying, hold on, it just moved. Hold up, wait a minute. Let me put some Harlem in it. Damn, hold up. Okay, it says plugged in and charging. Alright, now this is because I'm holding this. Alright, I'm having to hold this in place to where it lines up with the motherboard to charge it. Now when I let go, look at that. Well, you can't see it, but there's a red X on the battery. And now you guys, it's from a mobile phone I'm doing this, for you guys, to show you guys that you can't just blame the software, man. Take your shit back to wherever you bought it. I don't know, thrift store, whatever, yard sale. But yeah, Windows 7, same problem. When I let go, let's see if it says it is charging. Yep, plugged in, not charging. Now I haven't gotten the message that the infamous Windows 7 usually gets saying to replace the battery, but I'm sure after it does this 20 times, an error message will come up saying to replace the battery. I've also, under Action Center, I've disabled telling me messages, so it doesn't tell me every single time something crashes on Internet Explorer or Mozilla Firefox. But yeah, that's it. I proved my theory correct. I uninstalled Windows 7 to put Vista on it to see if the problem was still there, because some people said that might help. The problem was still there. Charges every now and then once I hold that AC adapter at a certain angle. And I'm not saying this will be the resolution for everyone's, laptop, because maybe it's something to where the motherboard isn't lined up correct and you can't just sit here and wiggle this to get it to charge. But in my case, that's what's happening, and I highly doubt that there's a case out there where I'm sitting here wiggling this to get it to work, and there's a case out there where you guys accidentally updated Windows 7. Yeah, wiggle that shit. Twerk it. But I doubt there's a case out there where you guys accidentally updated Windows 7 with some kind of update and it somehow took your battery out, and all of a sudden there's, not a battery being, located or anything like that. Totally up to you what you do with your laptop. I've seen people say that, they sold it and they're not going with Dell at all anymore, or whoever they've got, but yet I've got a 2004 model right there, 6 years younger than this one, works like a charm. Works like a motherfucking charm. Damn. So what I'll do with this one is save me $600 and probably put a Twinkie under there, hold that cord up with a Twinkie. And, oh, it just shut off because I don't have a Twinkie. It wanted a Twinkie, and now it's craving a Twinkie. But, yeah, that's my little rant here stating that the problem isn't software. Get your facts right before you start blaming I know Microsoft isn't the, they're not angels, but, don't go blaming them for stuff that's not their problems. I hope you liked this little video here. It was just to let you guys know, that there's options out there, and 6 months long on this 4 on 12 parts, and you guys haven't figured out that it's not Microsoft yet, so figured I'd make this video to let you know that it isn't Microsoft. Alright? One love, out, son, out.